I know you was there when Ice Cube was working on his album out there.
America's Most Wanted. I was there from the beginning before the first song was recorded. Big up to Ice Cube. And you know something? It's interesting, not to veer off, we're going to come back to that, but it's interesting to watch people, these countless voiceless people in this era and in this time frame that should be lucky they didn't come from our time frame. See, our time frame, you can't just at somebody's name and talk disrespectfully and hide behind your little fucking computer. You said shit, you needed to be conscious of how you spoke, because you couldn't speak behind a computer. When you said shit, it was usually being said to someone. And this 6 degrees of separation shit is real. So you also have to be mindful of who you said shit to, because you don't know if it's going to get back to the person you're talking about. And you also don't know how soon or how long it will be before you cross paths with the motherfucker you talking on. And accountability was real. When you said the wrong shit and you run into a motherfucker, you might have got your fucking face broken for it. And that wasn't such a bad thing, because it made people rethink how they should act and how they should live. And it was called being a little more mindful and a little more respectful. And even if you had an issue with somebody, you would be a little more conscious about who you say it to, and maybe you would be a little more courageous about speaking to them directly, so that the conversation could be a civil one, even if it's to agree to disagree. But nowadays, you know, you see all of these people talking crazy. You want to try to cancel a god like him. That man been fighting for our people his whole fucking career. That man been fighting for our people. He's actually going to try to get something for our people. How can you cancel a man that's going to try to get something for our people? Let me ask one question. Black and brown people, I done lived through, and if you and my age, we done lived through a lot of Democrats and a lot of Republicans being in office. I have not seen the benefit or the advantage of a Democrat or a Republican being in office, because niggas still got killed the same fucking way, no matter which one of them was in office. The disproportionate racial imbalance has not only been the same, but has gotten worse, no matter which one of them was in the office, for black people and brown people. How the fuck we canceling Ice Cube? You crazy? Don't get caught up in the propaganda of these fucking shenanigans that these politicians play. Remember, they politicians. We people. How the voting shit work too, though, right? The voting thing works. When you vote, you vote for a president, or you vote for the member of the electoral college? Which one is it?
Well, it's two ways. It's two ways. It's the electoral college, and you vote for whatever the president. I say, because I voted today, Bus, right? And I know me and you could be on here for 4 hours about that. But
Right.
I say Ice Cube is right to ask for accountability for black people. All he's asking for is, could you put down in paper what's really going on? The only thing that I think is a little wrong about it is, and I know they say the same gimmick every year, every 4 years, is like, this is it. You got to vote now or forever hold your peace, or this country's going to the thing. So I just can't stomach or digest our president right now. I can't watch him on TV talking all this divisive shit, splitting the country in half. So me personally, I would say that I'm with Ice Cube the day after Joe Biden wins, and we'll hold him accountable to what Ice Cube is saying. I'm with him, because I have to agree with you. I had this conversation with my mother and father yesterday. We've been Democrats since I was born. And so I'm telling my mother, I said, listen, we are not the same black and brown people of 1970, 1980, 19, even though it was intelligent, but it was scarce, right? Now, we have really built intelligence on another level.
Right.
And our vote means we want to see what's done for our community. So I'm with Ice Cube in that 1,000,000%. I just personally, Fat Joe, cannot stomach this guy on TV for 4 more years. I just can't. Personally. That's all I'm saying.
I'm with you, Crack.
And
1,000,000%.
about canceling, the whole shit is some fuck shit. The whole cancel nation, the whole whatever they doing on Twitter is the biggest fuck shit I've ever seen in my life. You got a person who, the way I deal with people is I deal with their integrity and their actions by years. So somebody can tell me, Bus, you never lied to me, Bus. You can actually come in my house and there's $1 million watch there, and you possibly could have been the only dude in this motherfucker, and the watch is missing, and I couldn't say Busta Rhymes stole it. Because I'd be like, yo, I know this man 20-something years. He ain't never like, I gotta go on the track record. What the fuck are we living for if we can't judge people by their track record? That's all I'm saying. So like with Ice Cube, he's 1,000,000% correct. I'm with him. I just need personally, Bus, and I know we can talk forever about this. I need this guy out of here. Like,
I'm with you. I'm with you, King.